2025 update on Virgin Atlantic, written in an engaging script format suitable for a voice-over or on-screen narration. Title: Virgin Atlantic in 2025, Reinventing Air Travel or Falling Behind? Intro: 0 o'clock, upbeat music fades in. Narrator: Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the skies literally as we take a closer look at Virgin Atlantic in 2025. Is this iconic airline soaring higher than ever, or is it struggling to keep up in the rapidly changing aviation world? Let's find out. Cut to drone footage of a Virgin Atlantic plane taking off. Chapter 1, A Quick History. A030. Narrator: Founded in 1984 by the ever-charismatic Sir Richard Branson, Virgin Atlantic was born with a rebellious spirit and a mission to make flying fun again. From mood-lit cabins to onboard bars, they quickly became known for doing things differently. But after navigating the 2020s, including the pandemic, global economic shifts, and rising environmental pressures, the airline we see today has gone through some major turbulence and transformation. Chapter 2, Fleet Technology in 2025. A130. Narrator: As of 2025, Virgin Atlantic has one of the youngest and most fuel-efficient fleets in the sky. Their lineup is dominated by Boeing 787 Dreamliners and Airbus A350s, sleek, modern, and lighter on emissions. This year, they've introduced the Airbus A330neo into their long-haul fleet, touting a 14% reduction in fuel burn per seat. Cut to footage of the A330neo interiors. Narrator: Cabin innovation is still front and center. Virgin's upper class now features fully enclosed suites with 4K entertainment screens, customizable lighting, and even biometric seat controls. Premium and economy passengers haven't been left behind either. Wider seats, USB-C ports, and faster Wi-Fi are now standard. Chapter 3, Sustainable Skies. A3 o'clock. Narrator: Virgin Atlantic has stepped up its game in sustainability. They made headlines in 2023 with the UK's first transatlantic flight powered 100% by sustainable aviation fuel or SAF from London to New York. In 2025, they've committed to using SAF on 10% of their flights, with a target of net zero carbon emissions by 2050. Cut to interview clip with a Virgin Sustainability Officer. Officer: We know flying has a cost to the planet. That's why we're investing in cleaner fuels, carbon offsetting programs, and fuel saving to reduce emissions across every mile. Narrator: Plus, they've partnered with ZeroAvia and Rolls-Royce to explore hydrogen-powered flights by the early 2030s. It's ambitious, but that's classic Virgin, isn't it? Chapter 4, Routes Expansion. A430. Narrator: After a few rocky years, Virgin Atlantic is now back in expansion mode. They've reinstated routes to Asia, including Shanghai and Hong Kong, and added new destinations like Bengaluru and Sao Paulo. Map graphics showing new routes. Narrator: Virgin has also ramped up flights to the US, now offering over 30 daily services to cities like New York, Miami, Los Angeles, and Austin. With Delta still holding a 49% stake, their transatlantic joint venture remains strong. Fun fact: in 2025, Virgin's most profitable route? Still London Heathrow to New York JFK. Some things never change. Chapter 5, Customer Experience. A6 o'clock. Narrator: If there's one area Virgin never slacks on, it's customer experience. In 2025, they've doubled down on digital innovation. From biometric boarding to AI-powered flight assistance in their app, Virgin is all about making the journey smoother. Cut to smartphone app demo. Narrator, flying upper class? You now get access to the Aloft 2.0 lounge on board, with reclining sofas, a mixologist, and streaming content on demand. On the ground, the Heathrow Clubhouse remains one of the best lounges in the world with wellness rooms, haircuts, and gourmet meals all complimentary. Chapter 6, Challenges Ahead A730. Narrator, but let's not sugarcoat things. Virgin Atlantic still faces serious challenges. Operating costs are high, and global competition is fiercer than ever. Gulf carriers like Emirates and Qatar continue to dominate luxury travel, while budget airlines undercut on price. Narrator, and while Virgin's push for sustainability is commendable, it's expensive and not always passed on to the consumer. Some critics argue the airline still lacks a strong regional presence in the UK and Europe compared to rivals like British Airways. Chapter 7, Virgin Galactic: The Future A830. Narrator, looking further into the future, Virgin's spacefaring sibling, Virgin Galactic, is finally offering commercial space flights in 2025 at a cool $450,000 a seat. While not directly tied to Virgin Atlantic, it's proof the Virgin brand is still shooting for the stars literally. Cut to footage of a spaceflight launch. Narrator, there's even talk of synergies down the line. Could we one day book a package from London to space, all on a Virgin ticket? Branson wouldn't rule it out. Conclusion A930. Narrator, Virgin Atlantic in 2025 is a tale of resilience, reinvention, and reinvestment. They've navigated a tough decade, and while the skies ahead are far from clear, they're flying with purpose and style. From cutting-edge cabins to sustainable fuel, they're proving that aviation can evolve without losing its cool. Narrator, so, what do you think? Will Virgin Atlantic continue to rise, or are they headed for turbulence? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more updates from the world of travel and tech. Outro music fades in with Virgin Atlantic plane soaring above the clouds. Let me know if you'd like a thumbnail idea, short version, or to adapt this into a blog post or script format for filming.